Family stories are important to pass down from generation to generation. And now Doug Jessop, host of Sunday morning's program, Jessop's Journal, joins us in this sponsored interview to tell us how he can help you with a piece of your family history. Welcome, Doug.
Thank you, Dina. You know, the thing that I look at is if family history stories are not passed down, they're lost. And so I have a question for you, okay? So your parents are both alive. Mm-hmm. How about your grandparents?
I was telling you that we just lost my grandma in June, and we so badly wanted to have her voice recorded, some of her stories recorded before she passed, and then it happened, and we didn't do it.
And so that's what I'm trying to solve. You know, what would it mean to you to have a story of your mom, your dad, your grandma, grandpa telling their story? And the reason I do this, actually two reasons. Number one, my grandfather, I was 12 years old and got a cassette recorder for Christmas, and he was very patient, and he would let me interview him. And after he passed, my mother told me, you know what? He told you stuff that we didn't know. And so that is kind of the impetus for this. And I recently interviewed a woman that is out there right now, I hope, watching, DeAnn Jenson. In fact, you know what? We're going to do her premiere party later today. And so, you know, but I asked her, what does family heritage mean to you? So let's roll this first clip. What does family heritage mean to you?
Family heritage is who I am. I am part of everyone that is a part of me because of our heritage.
What does family heritage?
Doug, why did she want her story captured? Does she want to leave it behind for her family to be passed down through the generations?
Well, she says, you know, you only have a certain amount of time on this earth, and so she wanted to make sure that people knew. Because, and I think it's kind of an eternal thing. My grandfather, the last words that he said on this earth were, "Please remember me." So when the movie Coco came out, oh yeah, my kids said, "Dad, you got to go see this movie. You got to go see." I'm going, why? No, we're not going to tell you guys. So yeah, so here's a grown man crying during Coco. I'm just saying. But we're going to do her premiere party, and you know, it's interesting. Okay, when you're in an assisted living place, you kind of like to play bingo. So we're going to have some bingo with these items right here. So what does Twinkies and root beer have to do with DeAnn Jenson? Well, you know, let's put it this way. Okay, her first job. Do you remember your first job?
Oh, I sure do. You never forget your first job.
Okay,
and hers was working for A&W.
Yes, A&W. Okay, she was a car hop. Okay, now it's Grandparents' Day this weekend. Okay, and so, yeah, hi grandkids. And for her, it's Twinkies and Peeps. I know that's a weird combination, but apparently what you do is you cut off the end of the Twinkies, shove a Peep in there, put some cookies for wheels on it, and you got a Peep-mobile.
And that's what she did with her grandkids. You asked her to share some advice for grandparents. And
yes.
Let's see what she said.
How can we get our grandkids to know us better? What do you think? Any advice?
I think that's a good question. Yeah, spend more time with your grandparents. When they're gone, they're gone. And then you wish I had asked her what life was like and how she got through.
How can we get our grandkids?
Doug, it's emotional to watch these clips of DeAnn and to think, what if that was my grandma or my mother sharing these stories?
Exactly.
And people want that. They want this preserved. How do we go about making that happen with you?
Well, what's nice is you notice that there was a whole bunch of bookcases behind there. That's actually the set that I do Jessop's Journal. So people can come to your house, yeah, but that's really obtrusive. I'm saying, come to my place, come to my studio for an hour. We're going to have a nice, relaxed conversation. Her granddaughter brought a whole bunch of stuff to decorate the set, so all those dolls and everything, those were hers. And we're just going to chat. We're going to take out the bloopers. We're going to add in your pictures. And the best part, we're going to give you a digital copy with a story to keep. So it's pretty simple.
And what a great gift for Grandparents' Day coming up this weekend. Okay, there was one final piece that she said. What was your question?
Okay, I've been doing Jessop's Journal for many, many years. And it's the only question that I give people in advance, okay, because it's kind of, you know, a little interesting. So I'm going to ask everybody out there, okay, right there, okay, how do you want to leave your mark?
Let's hear what she said.
Leaving my mark is really important to me.
What does family heritage mean? That's why she does what she does.
Family heritage.
DeAnn Jenson. Okay, where do we go to set this up with you, to book this, and to get our stories preserved and told?
FamilyHeritageStories.com.
I love that you are doing this. What a beautiful idea. Hop online, book that, have those stories forever to be the keepsake that you will be so grateful you had throughout your family. Doug, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on.
And thank you to Jessop's Journal for this sponsored interview.